Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I have a really fun one for you. I have with me in my hands a Sanwa, a modded Sanwa that's sent to me from Arcade Parts UK. Now, based on my last video, I'd purchased a Sanwa from them back at VSF, which was the master event that I was at a few weeks ago. I purchased a Sanwa that had essentially the Otto V2 Mod, which was a sick lever that they modded. Really awesome. I just didn't feel like it worked in how I liked to play. So a lot of people have recommended looking into the V2, the Otto V2, as most people are saying that it's quite close to a Korean lever. Not quite, but close enough. Now that's something that I'm used to. I just, when I moved to stick, I jumped straight to a Korean lever. The first lever I used was a Nino, and I kind of went on from there. So Arcade Parts basically reached out to me and kind of saw the comments and were like, hey, we have this Sanwa, we're gonna basically install the V2, we're gonna send it to you and we're just gonna ask you to test it out. This isn't sponsored in any way. I'm going to essentially test this out. You're gonna see some clips of me using this, and there'll be like a hand cam as well. You will see me struggling a little bit in certain areas because, again, I'm not used to using JLFs. But yeah, so what we have here is the Sanwa. It has the Otto V2 installed. The dust washer is of my own, and so is the ball top, which I actually purchased from Arcade Parts UK months ago. I just thought it was pretty sick. This is, I think, from Kanba. It's one of their own, but Arcade Parts stock it, so I purchased it from them. Now, the gate on this lever is a squircle. Again, that's something that I generally use in K levers. I use squircle, circle, no gate, which is what I generally prefer. And this felt quite nice to use. This felt very similar to using a Korean lever, but at the expense of using a JLF or a JLX in this case. It's quite nice. The tension itself is quite light. I'm used to a heavier tension, which is funny because I still go down a tension when I use Korean levers, because sometimes I find them a bit too heavy. But yeah, it's quite light. But I'm sure you can kind of go into this and change the springs and go for a heavier tension spring. But I'm not so deep into JLFs as I am into K levers. But yeah, it's quite nice. It felt very nice to use. Now, interestingly enough, when I started using the Sanwa here with the Otto V2, my perfect electric rates went up quite high compared to the Otto V5. I was able to really do quite a few perfect electrics. My wave dashes weren't amazing, to be honest. That still feels a bit funny. It's something to get used to here, but yeah, the perfect electrics, the KBDs felt really nice on P1. Movement felt pretty good as well. I was able to do my bread and butter combos, some of them at least. I was dropping some, but otherwise I got what I wanted. But obviously, compared to, like, say, using my Crazy Dongpal Pro, it's not quite the same. That is a very snappy lever. It returns to neutral incredibly quickly. The only downside to it, of course, is, as I've always said before in my previous videos, is that it has very unforgiving corners, and you have to be very mindful of that when you do use the Crazy Dongpal Pro. I do believe it's a very Mishima lever, so it's great if you're a Kazming, Heihachi, Devil Jin, whatever, whichever Mishima you use. I think it's great for that. However, back to the Sanwa. Yeah, I quite like this, and honestly, thank you, Arcade Parts, for sending me this, because it came very swiftly. By the way, it came like next day, so it was super quick. And they also gave me some stickers as well, which was very nice of them. That was really cute as well. I actually stuck one of those onto my laptop. But yeah, so in terms of if you're looking to kind of go back to a Sanwa, or if you are already a Sanwa user and you want to kind of mod your lever a little bit, I would really suggest checking this out, especially if you're leaning towards Korean levers but still want to stick with a Sanwa. It's worth checking out the Otto V2, and I'm pretty sure Arcade Parts UK sell the kit. I think they sell both kits actually, the Otto V5 and the V2, so just check it out, especially if you're based in the UK, because you won't have to pay for like customs or anything. It's just UK shipping, which is not expensive. For someone that's already used to using a Japanese lever and wants to consider Korean levers, I would really consider looking into trying these mods. I think they're really good, and I think they're a really good idea to kind of spruce up what you currently have and just kind of try something a little bit different. But for me, I am a Korean lever fanatic, and I love playing around with Korean levers. But otherwise, sick mod, I would consider it, and I would consider please checking out Arcade Pass UK. These guys are great. I will link their website in the description below. And that's that. Thanks, guys.